Hi, in this quick video I have two washing machines that both need to be connected to the water supply. Right, so over there I have the hot and cold tap and there are the water pipes. Now under normal circumstances it's easy. With one washing machine we just have two pipes, a cold and a hot. But now what happens is I have two pipes for the hot and two pipes for the cold. So what I need to do is install one of these Y pieces. It's going to look like that, and it's going to allow me to feed two pipes from this one outlet. So that means I can have two washing machines or one washing machine, one dishwasher. Now the first step is to make sure that the surface over here is completely smooth. If there's any rough parts here, maybe just file it or sand it with some sandpaper, because this has to mate with this. Yes, we are going to use a washer, but it'll be much better if this is completely flat and smooth. It is clean enough. And very important is to install a rubber washer over here. And I'm installing the washer over there. Right, so I just need to do an assessment. I'm just putting this on hand tight. And while I'm screwing this on, I can see this is way too loose. So this is a galvanized pipe and this is not exactly the right size. Now that's not a problem. All I need to do is use some PTFE tape. Now when I tighten this, notice that I'm going clockwise. So this is a clockwise rotation. So when I put the PTFE tape, I'm also going clockwise. Right, when using the PTFE tape, make sure that you've removed any old PTFE tape and make sure it is dry and clean. Notice there is none at the bottom here. I've only wrapped it 4 times. Depending on your installation, you might need more. Rather use less than more. I hold the nut in place. I'm trying not to cross thread it. It should go on quite easily. And straight away the nut is getting quite tight, but not so tight that it's not going on the threads. Right, so this is not completely tight yet. I'm not going to add the water pipes to the washing machine and the other washing machine, or the washing machine and the dishwasher. So since this is the hot, I'm going to be piping the hot to the washing machine for now. Always check the condition of your hoses before you reuse them. They should still be quite elastic. There should be no slits in them or fine cracks. It should be smooth, and if I squeeze it, it should bounce back into its original shape quite quickly. These hoses are still fine. Now once again, inspect the washer. If there was not a washer in here, insert one. I've put a fresh washer inside here, so this is good to go. Right, so this is a perfect fit, so I do not need any additional tape here. I can just get ready to tighten this. Now this just needs to be made hand tight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the remaining part of the pipe, because I don't want it to twist and I don't want to have loops in the pipe while I'm tightening this. So I'll hold it here and I'm now tightening it with this hand. Now one of the reasons why I did not tighten this is I don't want to stuff up that washer. So this is not tight yet. That is why it can move like this. I will tighten this only once I've tightened both of these pipes. So I can just continue to tighten this on this side. Right, now for this pipe, I can see that this washer looks bad and the little filter here is full of sediment. So I'm just going to remove the sediment, reuse the little filter, and then I'm going to insert a brand new washer here. To clean the filter, I just put some water on it in the reverse direction. Alright, so that has been cleaned out with a brand new washer. This is a clean fit, so I can go straight ahead and tighten this. While I'm tightening this, I just support this. Sometimes this can snap. So just be careful here. I'm just supporting this and tightening it. Right, so the one is done and now I've got to do the other one. I'll follow the same steps. If you're finding that this nut's getting very tight but this is still loose, it means you've put too much PTFE tape. In this case, I can still move this quite easily, and this is now only getting tight. So this amount is correct. Once these have been tightened, there and there and there and there, I now go and tighten these, also just using my hand, but as tight as I can go. Now when tightening all these hoses, it's best to do it by hand. Rather, do not use tools like this. It tends to over tighten them, and sometimes you even find the plastic splits. If you have a very weak hand grip, then yes, I suppose you could use a vice grip. Just be careful not to over tighten it. Right, so I now have been able to connect my two washing machines to the two outlets. Now all I need to do is turn on the taps. And both taps have been turned on, and now all I do is I feel here with my finger to feel if there's any leaks. and at the moment it is bone dry. If you're more comfortable, you can leave it for a couple of minutes to see if there's any leaks. Right, if I have a dishwasher, which I also want to add here, that would mean I need 3 points over here. So what I could do is remove this one, add a second white piece, make sure to have the washer there. I do not need any PTFE tape, I can go straight on here. Right, then I have a washer here and the dishwasher connection, so the dishwasher would go like this. Right, so over here on the cold, I have washing machine number 1, washing machine number 2, and then dishwasher. Right, sometimes when you move the machine towards the outlet, you might find that the pipe has a bit of a twirl or a kink. Just release the nut, let the pipe settle, and then tighten the nut again. We don't want the pipes to be twirling under pressure. All right, thanks for watching, and cheers.